go. Says I'm streaming 76. Stats are moving. That's all good. Alright. Hello, everyone. I was trying to walk away from my new base just to make so much noise. I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thursday today. And instead of playing Cyberpunk, because I feel like I was playing it a little too much before I beat it into the ground, I thought I'd come back to 76. It's been a while, I know. But I thought I'd come back and try and get through some of the pass while I have a chance to. This is my excuse to kind of do it. And also to maybe get some more resources. As you can see from last time, I have a different base. I've moved to the one back into the bog where Mr. Bear... I don't remember to go into third person, is it? No. I don't remember what button it is to go into third person anymore. I don't remember which button it is. That's not it. My volume a little bit. There we go. Sorry, my volume was up way big for some reason. I do the ghoul dance. So Mr. Bear has returned to the wasteland. To do the ghoul dance. I hope you enjoyed this Pedicon at the stream because I find that very amusing. Alright. So after doing that then, we have some things to do. First off, I have to get the Nuka Cola out of here. Let's see what the dailies are. Drink Nuka Cola can. Build decoration in a workshop or camp in free. What decorations can we add to this place? Oh, no, not toggle camera options. Filter, no, that's the wrong one. Filter, no. There we go.
Be honest. Does this trash make me smell bad?
I suppose there's no reason to decorate the outside. Let's try and decorate my room a little while I was outside. See what, this is like a nice thing to put at the edges of corners. So let's do this. They have made it a little easier to build things, to put things around. So it's a little easier, a little nice to do things like that. I'm doing good, Sugar. Thanks for asking. I'm just doing some of the daily stuff in 76 and building. So I like building my base. I like upgrading it a little bit like this. So, how you doing?
Today's junk output is error. Sensors are dirty.
Hope you're doing well. Oh, I need to put my punch bowl back down somewhere so I can put all my Nuka moonshine in here. You're waiting for something. Okay. Yeah, that's the life sometimes, isn't it? I did get a pretty cool looking bowling ball I can put right there. Let's do that. I know I got the challenge, but I kind of want to keep decorating a little bit here. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you
Be
have a good
honest,
day regardless.
does this
Let's
trash make me
snooze
smell
that
bad?
out so you get something before you get thrown into crap. Holiday. Big turkey. Novelties. Oh. That's good. As long as you're both doing well. Only her, I haven't heard from her for a while, so unless I don't really, not true, I don't talk to many people, so that's, people to do. There we go. I picked up on that the last time we talked, yes. He betrayed me, and so he ended up on the floor. You know, I was talking about this before. Let me see if I can go if I can find my character.
In a block of concrete.
Like, I would rock up to a Comic-Con dressed like that. I'd love that. The only problem I really have is I don't know where I'd get the mask. Because that'd have to be custom. Because it is, you can't call out, but it is fluffy. It is fluffy and it is just a gas mask with a bear's face on it. And it's like, I was so happy if I wanted it for sale. But, because the armor's not too bad, I could find people, cobble that together, make it myself, that's not too bad. And underneath it's just a wetsuit. Or a marine suit. Yeah. But that's pretty cool. I really like the way my character looks. I want to draw up a lore for him, the Mr. Bear, within this Fallout thing. So, like, people do come into the stream and they see Mr. Bear, they can kind of go, this is him, this is where he came from. I will get around to that at some point, but I just want to find the right wording for it and stuff like that. But and I mean, because of course, chat, you already know what actual Mr. Bear looks like when he's not in the suit, because of course that's where the name came from. I have to find it first. See, this is what he looks like when he's in the power armor. See, it actually fits the X-01. It fits no other suit of power armor like the X-01, that head. Because it actually, like, because the X-01's, like, pauldrons on the side, all the helmets, like, sink into it, so they fit quite okay. But this one sticks out just the right amount that it, like, it fits it almost perfectly. It doesn't fit the T-45s, the T-51s, all the other stuffs, because it's, like, not quite right. It's not quite right, but I think the Enclave stuff has my... Oh, there's Boomer's base. I'm not responsible for that. Actually, no, that's someone else's base that Boomer decided to make a little thing for. Have to wait for the base to load in case there's shit in my way. This is where all my weapons were displayed if I actually had a good amount to display. I know it's pretty bright, but like, it wouldn't sit on those pauldrons because the head would be super fucking big. And like, that's a T65, that's a T65, that's a T45. But all the pauldrons are too small, the head of the big one wouldn't fit in it, so. My... God, what was my lord? He was a member of the Enclave. He was sent out in an XO-1 to get things as a mercenary. He got irradiated. He wasn't allowed back in, and they just left him out in the wasteland, and he became Mr. Bear, pretty much. I hope I got that in before the ad started. My apologies. I did try there, as you can see. I did some at someone else's base. People don't have ads yet. Or I have zero. I tried that's like it was the Black Pegasus suit, which is the Secret Service's power armor skin for it, or the not that. What is it? It's the Secret Society of the Ministry of Mystery, which is where the mysterious stranger and the mysterious mistress comes from. But it didn't quite fit the look. Whereas I love the Quantum suit because the purple and the blue with the percolescent on it looks really fucking nice, and everything else just kind of sunk into place. I do have that, which I believe... Oh, where would that bear be? It would be in the Flatwoods one, but I don't know where the Flatwoods teleportation I put it down. It should be back up over here somewhere, I assume. The bonus of having marsupial. Flatlands, okay. I do have that bear mascot suit. The only reason I don't wear it around is because it's fully cosmetic and you have to take off all your armor to use it, and it's not quite worth it. That's why I have the bear face mask, because it's a gas mask, I believe, that prevents airborne damage. So it's like wearing a real gas mask, but it does wonders for you. This is where my real house is. This is where all my real shit is. They really let you build a lot in here, which is nice. See, I don't think the bear... Where'd the other half of the Chinese stealth suit go? There we go. And that should have some Vault-Tec armor on it, but it probably won't, because... Well, they're disguised. Some of my remaining weapons here, some of my old weapons. I do, however... Oh, and I also have... Because I'm just sad I went and collected all the teddy bears and the Nuka-Colas and toys and board games. Almost got all the board games, missing a couple, but I forgot to keep getting them. I have plushies. So many plushies. Some of them are bought, and some of them are not. I wonder if they're under toys. Filter no. They are. And goodbye. Okay. Do I have that? I do. Do I have... I'm pretty sure I have the Enclave plushie somewhere. I do. Got the bee. Ah, I got these guys. I got these little axolotls. Look how cute these guys. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. I used real money on those. But yeah, I have quite an extensive plushie collection. Wes has some of them I don't own. There are a couple I don't own that Wes has, but a lot of them I have. Like these are the Graham ones, the pig, the porky ones, the slice, the meat, that stuff that I don't have, but I do outrank her in a good amount of plushies, so. I also have some new posters I can put up in here, actually. Wall decor. I should have a Nuka poster somewhere. I do have pictures of cats. There it is. I have to find a place for that poster, but it's a really nice poster. Because it's got Nuka Girl. I can put it right here. See? Nuka Girl with the fuzzy. And there's the Cosmic Knife. I love the Fallout posters. They're so cool looking. This is where my XO1 used to be stored, so... That looks nice. Nice set of new posters, stuff like that. But look at him. Look at him. Look at it. So cute. With the Nuka Girl as well. It's very bright in this place. I've spent a long time building these builds, but I like the way they look. The only one I don't think I've done anything within this one will be the Sockham Joe's and the bar. Well, I think I tried to do something with the bar, but I gave up. And then I've tried to do something with the Soakum Joes, but I gave up. The house is mostly powered, I believe. Or at least it's got most of what I want in it. It's also got all my Fashnet masks displayed in here. And I just have weird doors to weird places. I love the doors for the taverns, though. They're nice. Did I furnish the rooms? See, they look nice. Does anyone use these rooms? No. No. Why doesn't anyone use these rooms? Because they don't go into the shelter. Or they go right to the big red house, they never go into this one. I spent far too long on that red house, so it's like... It's like people go, oh, they visited the shelter and they leave again. It's like, oh. It's like, look, I make it look so good. Look how nice it looks. I can't help it being bright. It's not. There's nothing I can do about that. That's just the way it's like. But like, I've made everything so nice. At least the surfboards work now. All the Rip Daring posters. Is there anything upstairs? Did I put things upstairs? I think I put the odds and ends upstairs, but nothing else. West did have a nicer camo. Oh, I think it was from the Mothman Cultist stuff. But I do, of course, have that. And I know I've gotten distracted already. I'm not supposed to be doing challenges, but I like looking around these. I believe I was doing stuff in here, which I noticed in reference button. Rooms in here. I just never furnished them. No, I just made them entrances for this, that's why. Alright, what are my dailies to do? Drink Nuka Cranberry. Collect caps, garden gnomes, destroy saltatrons, eat a vegetable, super mutant limbs, scrap a pipe gun. Okay. Should have an exit to a place shirt under my house. Pipe guns aren't bad because I can make 20 pipe guns and scrap them. Caps just requires me going out, just looting. Super mutant limbs is the prison or the dam. Saltatrons is diachemicals, Robco sites, military sites, nuclear sites. That usually does the trick. There's a farm near Fallout, near the Vault, near 76, that has a human settlement with a farm. That should do the trick for vegetables. There's a couple farms as well that I can go raid for it. Hi, Spyro. How's it going? It's good. Why streaming already, Spyro? It was meant to be World War Z today, but Mason didn't show up. Because an update came out for World War Z that updates the heavy weapons. Granted, you have to go get a lot of collectibles to do some of the upgrades for them. I tried to get some of them this morning, but they were not. It was not having it, so. You haven't played 76 for a while, Sparrow. It's going to have a lot of updates. They added a mind-numbing level of fishing that I would recommend not doing. Listen, you walk up to some water, you put up some fish, you fish, and then you click a button, and then you have a fish. Not that. Thank you for the blunderbuss, doggy. Thank you. Is it a good blunderbuss, or did you give me another crap weapon again? It's a Ghoul Slayer's one, so it is crap. I do have a good black powder weapon, it's just I tend not to use it. I have ammo I can put away. Don't use that, don't use that. I have the dragon, which is the 4-barreled one. I have the aristocrats one, which just means the more caps you have on you, it does up to 50% more damage. Which I should be pointed out, I have 6,000 caps and it only does, the current damage boost on it is 13%. So you need like 100,000 caps on you. But the projectiles explode and the reload is faster than the dragon. The dragon does 301 damage per barrel and it has 4 barrels. So it's a good middle weapon. Because the base level on it is 45 with a 3-star legendary modifiers on it. So it's quite good up until like level 60, level 70-ish. The only thing it struggles to deal with is things with armor. Because sometimes the 50 cal balls don't quite do what you're meant to do. They're meant to do and just don't go through. There's my old main weapon, the Grand Finale. The only reason I don't use it is those cannonballs are heavy. Even with the perks I have that make, you know, ammo weigh 30% less, something like that. Where is it? Energy ammo is 80% less. I believe, like, weapons weigh 75% less. There's nothing to make ammo weigh less, I believe, apart from just having strong back. So it's like, those cannonballs weigh a lot. Which means you need a power armor build, which means you need a consistent strain of fusion cores, and I don't. I have a lot of fusion cores, I just don't want to waste them on a fucking power armor suit running, so. I mean, if I look in here, I have 75 fusion cores. Just in case I want to use power armor. Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Not quite sure. I'm finally below 100 of the fucking candy that I needed for the trophy I needed. I had like 10,000 Halloween candy on me. Players are so weird in this game. It's just a level 99 that's wandering around my base, and I looked at her, and she just fucking walked backwards down the stairs at me. There's a set of high metal stairs to get into my house. It's not like it's hard to figure out how to get in. I could just close the door. You're mine now. Problem is the dog will open the fucking door. I don't have any clothes to give you, dog, Mr. Dog. Okay, so my actual need for today is to find... Where am I going to find Nuka-Cola Cranberry? That's the real question. Maybe the Nuka World on tour and I'll get lucky. Can I brew Nuka-Cola Cranberry? I wonder. I think the level 99 has run off into one of my shelters, but I just don't know where. Because I have... No. I really doubt a 99 is going to mess with a level 280. Now, if they went into the lobby shelters, they'll come out of one of those white doors. Right, brewing station. I need to see if I can make... Don't think I can make Nuka-Cola, that's the problem. No. I can make Nuka Moonshine still, I have plenty of that. You do not want to know how many. I have so much Nuka Moonshine. I got 17 bottles in my storage, and I have 8 more bottles fermenting. Which, for people who don't know Fallout, that's the moonshine that when you drink it, it teleports you to a random place. That's why I put it in the punch bowl and just tell people that there's more than just in it, that in it. You know, I just looked at Hatsune Miku. That's what the level 99's name is. now. Bless you, dog. Okay. I also did make, what is it? Where are they? Because of my fucking feralness, I have a set of boxing gloves with puncturing on them so they do bleed and they do 600 damage a hit. A boxing glove. So. Hatsune Miku has left my house, thank goodness. Right, so I need to cripple super mutants, which would be Hopper's Ferry. Crevasse Dam has a couple of them. Oh look, a glowing Mothman in a tree. My dad semi-apologized for making me feel like shit for wanting to get a new laptop, and he says it will arrive tomorrow. So... it primes, so yeah. As much as I want to be funny and use the boxing glove, the hammer is the best way to get the crit from, so... Ah. You fucking mind? Knock that off, you. How many critical limbs did I get there? 5. Only 25 more times I have to do that. Where's a lot of super mutants? There's a lot on a behemoth here. There's a chemical lab somewhere in the early game that has a lot of them. I don't remember where the FEV lab is, though. Is it this? Is it Biovac? I don't think so. Anywhere north of Charleston has them. Hopper's Ferry will have them. There's a guy there, so he's probably poaching them all. Nobody's at the prison yet. That's not a bad one. And there should be a mix in Grafton. The only one that's going to be a pain in the ass is Assaultatrons and Nuka Cranberry. Although if I go to the Nuka World on tour, I can go to the mixing machine and see what it asks for to get a cranberry. Because I might just be able to buy some cranberry. Yeah. It's a weapon called the Whacker Smacker, which you get out of... It's one of the wheels... Spin the Wheel event one. That's one of those rolls. The other one's the grand finale, which is the cannon that explodes into confetti. Or into little fireworks. Which I think comes with the cluster modifier that some cannons get, some of the broadsiders get, which means it fires 3 of them at once. Man, do I hate fucking floaters. The only thing that's a worry to me is a Mothman or a Scorch Beast, so... Floaters at least hover a little bit off the ground, so they're not too terrible to deal with. May need to start using this, although... Can I... Nah, not gonna cut it. Okay, Vampire Corn should work. Okay. Hi, you. How do I get to your watchtower, I wonder? Is there a door? That magically opened the moment I looked at it. Okay, where are the next set shooting? There's one over there. And there's one down below, which, thanks to perks, don't take fall damage. So the problem with having Marsupial and having a melee build is that your stamina is not great, and trying to use an auto-axe to do this crap, little tedious, but not terrible. Auto Axe is a little better than the Whacker Smacker, because the Whacker Smacker tends to just one-shot things on accident. Whereas at least the Auto Axe, you can kind of pan left to right, and you'll crit arms, and you'll get 2 crits. The only other better way to do damage to things is having a 308 sniper or the MG3 or the MG42, because then you can sit very far away with a good sniper. Even the 50 cal sniper is not too bad, and just pick off leg, arm, head. I kind of wish I had a revolver still that I liked, but I only have the cowboy one, the cavalry pistol, so I don't 100% like the cavalry pistol. Because it's 44, it's not quite 45, so it means its damage is not... It's similar or to just about what a 10mm pistol would do. Not the worst, but when it's in a revolver, you would hope for a little better. Okay. So how many crits did that get me? 27 out of 30. Okay. I need to return to base regardless so I can fix my armor, because about fucking 3 pieces of it broke at once, which means I became almost unkillable to a guy in a wetsuit and a bear gas mask. I went from god to squishy puny human. So... Thought the armor had a little bit more health in it, but they were using... A lot of them had 308. If they had those abomination of a 5.56 assault rifles that the super mutants like to use, not a problem. But 308 hurt a lot. I suppose the Halloween stuff will come back around again, so I'll get another candy bowl. I don't remember, but usually it worked that, like, I have a spooky candy bowl, and if you traded it with people, it was a daily challenge to do, and you'd get some kind of weird skin. I don't remember. There's so many events I've done and so many different skins I have, I could not tell you what I got from it. I can't repair my armor. Maybe I can repair my armor now. Nope, still don't have screws. Bummer. Oh well. How many screws do I have? Do I just not have enough? I really only have that many screws. Okay. Well, thought I had more. Oh well. So I need to reach 38. And I'm at rank 34. I do have a score booster bottle I could pop. That should help. How long is that score booster bottle for? It's a 24-hour one. Okay. That'll last the stream, I think. Don't worry, you're about to watch me become fat within seconds, because I have to switch to my crafting loadout to get green thumb. Actually, I'm not overweight. Probably because I stopped using heavy weapons is why I'm not overweight anymore. Gotta eat 25 vegetables, which just means I'll have to come back around later and... I do have a melee build I was building, it's just not ready yet, so I just stay with my power armor build, because it does pretty much what a melee build needs to do, and if I needs be, I can run a power armor melee build if I wanted to, but... Okay, so, on the side note, we have to fix our armor, so I need screws, which the good way to get that is desk fans. And there should be an office building in Charleston somewhere, and that's a good place to get desk fans. There are other ways to get desk fans, but like the guaranteed good way of getting a desk fan is screws is usually desk fans. You can get them from hot plates, give them wrenches, give them some of the kitchen utensils can give them, the kitchen like scales and things like that, they can give screws too, but they only give like one screw. Sometimes these desk fans for whatever reason have 5 or 6 screws in them when they're supposed to have 1, but I'll take it though. Scrapper could be the reason though, so but the best place to find them is usually there are offices in Charleston. They'll give you this. This is coming from a person with a lot of hours in this game, so unfortunately I know where everything is. Yeah. There's a hardware store if you feel like fighting cultists in Point Pleasant, which is where the Mothman Museum is, and that will have a lot of weird trinket shop equipment. They will have fucking screws aplenty. I just don't feel like fighting cultists because they like using fire. And because this game is built off of Fallout 4 quite aggressively, fire really hurts a lot. Because it was in Fallout 4, if you wanted to physically kill every boss you wanted, flamethrower. You needed nothing else but flamethrower. Wanted to kill a paladin in the Brotherhood of Steel with a legendary flamethrower. You want to shoot a Wurty bird up, got flamethrower. You want to kill a Mylurk queen that's a 3-star legend, flamethrower. Oh, telephones have screws too. Telephones have a good amount of screws in them as well. They're good ones for that. Which, again, good place to get them is an office, because usually you'll find a telephone or a desk fan. It may look like I'm doing a high level of looting that's just not necessary, and there are other... typewriters are also good for it too, now I'm remembering. I'm in need of resources regardless of what they are, so... My first desk fan of the day. Hello, ghoul. Oh, plan for a tire iron that I didn't own. Interesting. I don't know how I got serendipity from a fucking melee attack, but sure. I actually got serendipity and ricochet from melee and a ghoul just killed itself on me. Not sure that's how ricochet is meant to work, but, you know. No, if it's working off of ricochet, he tried to stab me and the knife turned around and stabbed him instead. For basic reference, ricochet is ricochet is when somebody shoots you and the bullet goes back at them. Serendipity, which is when you get a little Vault Boy that's doing like a Neo dodge without a shirt on. That's when bullets or attacks just ignore you completely. And sometimes they pop at the same time if you have a certain build, except they shouldn't work. None of them should work when a melee hits you. That's meant to be the one thing that goes, well, it's serendipity, but it's a melee attack, it only works against bullets. Except when it doesn't. And it just decides, well, you see, we've decided otherwise. Now, if you couldn't tell, because I've just begun to notice it, Fallout has decided to tell me maybe 20 times over now that I am at level 34 in the Battle Pass. And it hasn't stopped telling me that yet. So, I'm sure at some point it might give up. It'll either give up when it wants to, or when I've unlocked another level for something. Usually what it does. But I can still go out and look for screws. Oh boy. Why? Because there's one for sale.
It's a beautiful sight, ain't it? Thought I'd stop by. Thanks to David. Too bad they all got the cutthroats this deep. I just wish the only society or just sat get to it. I'm young. I can't. Their leader. I heard. I'm not where there's. I heard. I'm not really interested where there's people. Good, if you.
Nash may be an asshole, but he really doesn't seem to give a shit about you stealing all of his supplies and then leaving. Nash is a raider though, and he's not exactly one of the nicer set of raiders in this bit of Appalachia. He, if I remember him saying right, he's a member of the Cutthroats, which used to be a member of a group in this universe called the Gourmands, who ate people. Yeah, the raider gangs up here from Law State are like probably the more villainous and vile ones that just lost their fucking minds. The Gourmands, though, I believe got wiped out because they started eating ghouls because they ran out of humans. And then the Scorch Plague appeared, and while some of them were ghouls, they started eating Scorched, and then they all just got infected with Scorched and died. So, and Scorch Plague, as for reference, even in the later lore, because it's been added to modern day lore, the only thing we know about it is that the Brotherhood of Steel state that the Appalachian detachment that was sent here, which are the ones you talk to in-game, talked about there being a cure for the Scorch Plague. Then there was a weird storm, and then they lost all communication with the entirety of Appalachia. One would assume the Scorch Plague just got too much and everyone died. Because the cure only helps new people that have it. So Vault Dwellers or people that come in from the outside, if they drink the anti-inoculation, that will stop them from getting the Scorch Plague. If you've already been exposed to it, you die no matter what. The drink just slows down the process. So it would assume that the Brotherhood detachment that's here and everyone else that's here succumbed to being either a fucking Scorch being or a ghoul or died, just outright died, because sometimes the Scorch Plague, because you'll see petrified corpses occasionally, like those, sometimes the Scorch Plague physically kills you, and it doesn't even turn you into a Scorch. And even if it does turn you into a Scorch, you're a ghoul that can still use guns, has some modicum of their mind, but they're in constant pain because there are crystals growing out of your breaking, flaking skin. So it's like being a ghoul and being a Scorched, yeah. Super mutants may be dumb, but they have their mind still. It's dumber, but they have their mind still. It's not like completely lost to them, because again, there are super mutants in lore that have still their original mind. There are super mutants that have the blue skin, that have that were scientists and turned themselves that way. But most super mutants that were used in the FEV experiment, specifically the Enclave, use stupid people. Because they didn't want them turning on them with a smart mind. Yeah, it's even some of the lore stuff from even the rig and some of that stuff states that they may be dumb, but when you FEV even a stupid, like say one of them there's a log you can find, one of them was a fucking professional football player. He wasn't smart, but he was big. They injected him with FEV. They tortured him every day like they did with all the FEV experiments. And he got so big he picked up an Enclave officer in an armored suit and ripped him in half. They may be stupid, it doesn't mean they're not dangerous. Because then after ripping someone in a power armor suit in half, he then took a fucking rocket to the head like it was nothing, and then kept attacking the rig science facility until he was brought down by, I believe they said they figured out Tesla weapons electricity tended to either subdue the weird supermutants they made or just outright make their brain explode in their skull. Because they're Enclave. To back out to the main menu to stop that pop-up from coming up on the screen real quick. And I also have to get a fresh variant of the world, so let me get something half decent here. As people have stated in discussions, Enclave are by far like one of the most evil and worst factions to deal with outright. It's just saying the Brotherhood are good people is a stupid thing to say because they're not. It's just the Enclave are slightly more evil than that. Hi, Mystic. How you doing? I'm streaming. I'm doing great. I know. But the Enclave are like... Everything wrong with the Wasteland is something the Enclave did, probably. Half of it, oh, it's still doing that at the bottom of my screen. Alright, Fallout, you do this to me every time, don't you? I'm sorry, chat, you'll have to deal with it telling you that I'm at level 34 in the pass over and over again until I get another challenge done. Oh, that's because the dailies just reset. That's why it did that to me. Okay. Collect soap. Pre-war food. Eat pre-war food. I can do that. Where's my dog food? Oh, somebody took all the popcorn. Okay. Did you manage to get rest, Mystic? That's the normal level of talking I get from you, isn't it? I had good sleep. I'm doing 76. It's not. It's. Appreciate you not wanting to interrupt me, but people talk over me all the time, so it makes no difference. Soap. Yes, I believe so. Sorry, I was fucking focusing on something and you asked me a question, my brain just went, The brain goes, the lady asked you a question, answer it. You know, I'm so used to playing games that have fast loading times that are like that, and then I go to 76 and forget it's still 76, even when it got an FPS update, which means the loading times take a little while. Right. I don't know. No? know. I don't have an answer for you there. I don't use social media. I sound like a boomer now. I don't use social media, so it's not like I don't. It doesn't matter to me. I have a Twitter I forget to promote on for Twitch. I have a... That's a Scorch Beast, isn't it? No? It's just Thunder, okay. I have a Snapchat that I don't use. I have an Instagram that I don't use. I have a Facebook that I don't use. Yes, the soap tub. Okay, so I got soap. Pre-roll food. I do not want to do a daily operation. Sell mutant hound chops to an NPC vendor. Sure. What I can do... I don't have to do the cranberry one. Okay. Kill 10 humans till kill 10 mole miners. I could do the mole miners, as long as somebody hasn't gone to Welch and killed them all already. What are you up to then, Mystic? Nice. I am sat in my room playing video games for a living, Mystic. I know what I am. I'm sat in a shitty, decrepit boat in my crappy bed, playing Fallout, streaming it. That's my life. Thanks. Which one of you motherfuckers has a goddamn rocket? Stop that. Stop it. Ow. I hear that other moment. There's no way I killed it. And of course, what does a high level go around and do? They go around and kill all the enemies so nobody else can do their objectives, and then teabag and run off. Fuck you, I got my damn objectives. Not all players in this game are toxic pieces of shit, but some of the high levels want you to suffer for the entirety of eternity. Because he's a level 1275. That is why. Some of these pictures I'm not responsible for. Some people, just when I'm doing pictures, shove their face in my camera and do that. Although they want the old pictures of Mason of him sitting nude playing a piano while somebody was doing things to his power armor, that was all me, because I thought it was funny. Ah. What?
I should be the boss.
Was that not a human? Come here, you. It was a ghoul, okay. Oh, you were asking the wrong person a Pokemon question. I have never played Pokemon, so so I kind of just went, oh. Listen, you. Oh, where was that? Well, that's protect her from the house. I don't need to do with that. Do you mind stop throwing fucking Molotovs at me? Hey! She had a teddy bear. Okay, got the humans. Still need to eat vegetables. There should be a farm. Wixton Homestead, that should be the farm. Oh look, there's a picture of Weston on top of a dinosaur. I know there's no context to this, but that picture took maybe 2 hours to take because she took maybe 2 hours to manually jump up the back of that fucking dinosaur. Just so she could stand on top of it. I had a jetpack and marsupial, so me getting up there, not an issue. Her did not have marsupial yet. Which weapon's about to break? Oh, the whack-a-smack is about to go again. I thought there'd be razor grain out here or corn, but there's not. I do have rerolls. I might get rid of those assaultatrons because they will be annoying to find. I can do that with destroying robots though. Where did my Tesla weapon go? I think I have a bouquet of roses that does bonus damage to robots somewhere. It's a event weapon from maybe 3 years ago, that, or maybe it's only 2 years old. That you had to kill robots with um, roses for Valentine's Day. I think I still have those roses, or at least I can make those roses. If not, I do have a Tesla cannon, so that'll work too. Maybe I got rid of those roses. Maybe I did get rid of those roses. I do, however, have a Tesla cannon somewhere. There we go. How many screws do I have now? I have 16. I can repair some of that armor. Okay, armor's reasonably repaired now. Let's see if I can get the rest of it. Nope, out of screws again. This is fine. The Whacker Smacker should be relatively easy to repair. What does this require? Is it fusion cells? I think it's fusion cells. Yes, it is. Okay. Robco is on this side of the map. There it is. I do hope everyone is enjoying the stream today. Don't forget, if you're new here and you haven't done it already, and I'm 20 minutes late on the first spiel, I'm getting better at these. Don't forget to drop a follow, because we're only 22 follows around 250, and we're 150 subs away from the next sub goal. It'd be super appreciative doing either one of those, but don't feel like you have to sub if you can't afford it. The money should go to you before it should go to me. And don't forget to check out the TikTok for all the clips I make, the YouTube for the VODs, and the Discord for when I go live behind the scenes talking to me, all that jazz. Yeah, I'll be doing this for another hour or two, or depends when I actually get the challenges done on it. Oh yes, no, because he enjoys them so much. Don't forget to use channel points. You can mess with me, screw me over, or you can, because it's Fallout, you can at least name any weapon I have, if you feel so inclined to. Ah, the sentry bot has woken up. Oh my god, okay. What? Ah. How Mystic behave. Mystic's contribution to the conversation is going meow. Wow. Exciting. Do I have any nuclear on me? That'll get my fucking... I have quantum on me, that'll get my AP up. Okay. Gonna have to change my weapon before I go in, because this Tesla cannon is not the wisest of indoor weapons to be using. Does also appear to be shredding my fucking armor every time it fires, so let's not fucking do that. I could probably use Holy Fire if I made some more flamer fuel. There we go. The reason Holy Fire is pretty good is because it's a... I don't remember what event I got this from, but it's a Mothman occultist weapon, and it fires blue flame, which does double the damage. Fire also doesn't care if you're wearing power armor or anything, it tends to just burn you. So. There's one, but it's extraordinarily weak to ballistic fire, so... And that would be the Hellfire armor. Which is... You see it in Fallout 3, with the Enclave wearing it consecutively when they use the heavy flamer, the Pyromania flamer. You see it in 4 with some of the Creation Club stuff, and one of the a raider found a set from an Enclave guy and took it. So that's why there's a bunch of the I don't remember what the raiders call themselves in 4 that had just used flamers, but they found a set of that armor and used just that. And then in this, it's skin, I believe. It's not actually doing anything, but usually that armor or something along those lines has increased energy reduction, which is what flamers are classed as. They're classed as an energy weapon. The best bet you have is an XO1 to stop energy damage, because the XO1s do good energy damage retention and then ballistic damage next to it, along with the armor and radiation resistance. But some people don't use XO1s because they're expensive to maintain. Because I think per 2 aluminium it would take to fix up like T45, T65. You need triple that just to do one piece of an XO1. It is better. Like, it is significantly better, but it takes a lot more to maintain the damn thing, so usually people just tend to not bother. Hi, RoboBrain. The damage numbers. Oh, hi, Eyebot. You're gonna shoot? Here, now. Oh, I got one of those old Atom challenges done from, I think, destroying robots with fire. Should be a way around here somewhere. I'll just eat a hot dog that someone left in this totally abandoned building off the table. It's, you know. Chainsaw Flamer, is that a modifier? Oh, it is. Interesting. Don't know why that's just sat in a fucking crate, but that's a... I can make people pay a lot of caps for that. wonder how many. See, the problem is ghouls don't use drugs, or they do negative things to me.
False alarm. Standing down. Approach and identify yourself.
Like, it's not 100% worth using drugs as a fucking ghoul, because it negates, I believe, the feral effects, so... It either amplifies them or negates them, depends on how feral you are. I do not remember, they do not explain the feral stuff that well, so... They just kind of go, ha thing, learn it. Go. One more robot. Oh, a military circuit board's a good thing to find now. I would put the Fallout radio on in the background, but I'm not sure how stingy YouTube would be with the music, even though some of this music is from the 20s. Not the 20s and 40s stuff, but there's two songs that would be problematic. One is a 60s song and one is a modern redo of a 60s song. Because ironically, Fallout lost the rights to have country roads in their game, so they had to do another person singing that song similarly well kind of deal. Tell you what though, if you need to build a power armor suit, kill fucking tons of robots, because they give so much aluminium. No, aluminum for the Americans. 556 right away. Okay, what are we on? E-vegetables, garden gnomes. Huh. I may have to look up where to find garden gnomes, to be honest. I know there's a couple locations where garden gnomes just, like, spawn in, like, there's just 20 of them in a fucking room somewhere. Okay, so there's the steakhouse, and then there's somewhere past the ridge. Let's try and repair my armor and drop off stuff, and then I can go get those gnomes. I know it's find fucking teddy bears. Somebody buy everything out of my store? No. To prove that I have far too many teddy bears, there are just sets of teddy bears for sale because I have a surplus of teddy bears. Because only I could have a surplus of teddy bears. I believe it's because it was either Wes or it was somebody else or Boomer wanted to collect them. And so I just went around gathering duplicates as much as I could. And then they just never came back on to get them. So I just kind of have a surplus of teddy bears. I don't remember if it was Boomer. I don't remember who asked. It's just somebody wanted to collect teddy bears. I know what Wes at some point wanted the teddy bears because she collected them all. And then when she was moving base, she scrapped them all by accident, so. So, I was like, that's fine. I'll just go around, collect more teddy bears, and then I've just had teddy bears. Okay. So it says, let's see, you'll find 12 garden gnomes scattered around at Hauntwright Testing Site 2, which I believe is the one down in that corner of the map. You'll find 8 gnomes at the steakhouse, 7 gnomes in the gardens of Huntersville. Thought it wet. Okay. 8 garden gnomes at the General Steakhouse. That's probably the easiest one. There's the General Steakhouse. See, look, chat, more teddy bears. I have multiple pictures of teddy bears, primarily because the fucking teddy bears and skeletons in Fallout are in, like, funny positions, so. Or, as the skeletons are, some of them are in sexual positions, because it's like a joke that they've been doing for years. Of, like, you're gonna die in a nuclear explosion, you might as well die happy. So, there's a bunch of them doing certain things. I know there's a couple in 4. I know there's one of, I think there's a man on a woman in a certain way. I know there's 2 of them doing 69 somewhere. There's like a good just set of definitely sexual weird things of literally they made it so if some people are going to go out and die in a nuclear apocalypse, they might as well die, you know, half happy. What the fuck? Oh, there's a fucking high level killing all the super mutants here. That's fine, I'm not here for the super mutants. They were told, they just didn't believe it, or at least the High Command didn't believe it. So there should be a farm at the General Steakhouse. That's where I should find the gnomes, I would assume. If not, though, there's a bunch of vegetables that I can eat from here. Gnomes. Ah. It wasn't flamingos, it's there was fucking mannequins that kept following me around. That was me, though. I did that to her. Oh, I did that to her. At least I did some of it. If she had more flamingos, somebody must have just seen me do it and thought it was funny, and then did it to her too. I believe I did it to her because she wanted plastic. I went to go and look for plastic for her. That she then went off and found it didn't need all the plastic I gave her. So it was like, oh, I'll give you the plastic and just put flamingos in weird places. Of like, you have the plastic. She kept going, where's the plastic? Oh, you have it. Just gotta look for it. I do remember when it was some weird base she had on the side of a hill, but she put that gigantic vault door down. Like the gigantic, huge vault door. So I sat there waiting for her. I built a banjo chair on the top of the vault door and just waited for her. And she, for like 10 minutes, could hear a banjo, and she at some point just went, hey, Bren, do you hear a banjo at my base? I was like, yeah. I'm playing it. I so happen to be playing that banjo. So I got the vegetables done. Mutant hound chops to an NPC vendor. Do I even have... I have mutant hound meat. Oh, I just need more mutant hound meat. Okay. I can do that, though. If I run down the road this way, I'll find super mutants and mutant hounds. Aplenty. Man, do I hope the next Fallout game, if they even make one, is better, or at least just do a remaster of 3 or New Vegas, for the love of God. Oh my God, that's so many Liberators. Why? Why are there so many Liberators? Hey, if they come out with a fucking remaster of New Vegas, or at least Fallout 3, I will stream the crap out of that. I loved Fallout 3. I like New Vegas too, but 3 was really good. What? Go away. God. There is a Enclave airdrop over there, so I'm gonna go... There are iBots on it. See, at least things like Fallout 7, this and SnowRunner are so easy to just stream and get a good long stream out of, because you can just kind of do things and time goes by. SnowRunner's pretty good for that. You can feel like you've done a lot in SnowRunner, you look at the time and it's been 2 hours and you've done fucking nothing. You've done absolutely nothing with your time. What have you done? You've driven around and gotten 2 watchtowers. It's taken you 3 hours to do it, and it felt like, it's only been 10 minutes. It has not. It's the feel of it being short, Spyro, when it's not. Do you remember who I play with? No, it's not that he doesn't help, it's just his OCD is... things must be done in a specific order. And then when I want to do something fun, like I want to take the damn van or something, and like... they'll complain about me taking the van, and... like, I just want to have fun, man. I just want to take the van, okay? Put that fucking rocket launcher down, you little bastard. God, motherfucking damn. Super mutant, is it? Yep. But a mutant hound, shit. One more super mutant and then I can make the meat and go sell it to a vendor. Do you mind? Oi, stop it. Yeah, as a mutant hound, it's all I require from you. Die. Now it's time to leave. Okay, so I can now make the mutant hound chops. And I'll make some ribeye steak at the meantime, because, you know, why not? I just have to sell it to an NPC vendor. Guess Foundation, I can go sell it to Sunny. I might as well at least sell it to someone who might actually want it. That'll at least get my Foundation reputation up. Foundation sucks at getting their reputation up. Because you get fancy blueprints if you get both the Raiders and the Foundation, the Settlers factions, up to friendly, I think it is. And the Raiders have 3 missions you can do just from the Raiders, and then they have 4 different Raider factions that you can do jobs for that also do the things up, and they reset every day. Foundation has one guy that resets every week, every other week. And it's like, fucking, that's why it's somewhat recommended that you let Foundation help you break into the vault, so you get Foundation really far up. And then the Raider missions, you can just do them and do them and do them, and then you'll get them way faster. Hi, Sunny. Are you cooking, Sunny? Are you Chef Sunny? Would you like some food? There you go. You know, it counts for caps, actually, so... Huh. I didn't know that was a weapon. Don't know why it looks so weird, but a heated pitchfork. When did they add that? Keep that, though. I've never seen one of those before.
Satisfaction with Sunny is guaranteed. You are missing out. You should beer in. Shop at Sunny's.
Go buy steak, salt, spices. Glowing blood, Mentats I don't need, Radex I don't need.
You are missing out. You should beer in. Shop at Sunny's.
Do I have any... I do. Okay. More gold bullion. Only because I haven't done any events in fucking months, so...
We all know who your favorite Sunny is. You don't have to say it.
Another day of hard work. The only time I miss being inside the vault is when the weather's bad.
I ate the pre-wolf food, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. You and you. There we go. So I just have to get caps and then build anything in a shelter and free cam, and then I've done everything apart from this. That's a weird epic to do. Eat a scorched beast, mixed meat stew, or a Deathclaws Wellington. Do I remember how to do any of those?
Great. Wow. At least it's nice out.
Let's see. Deathclaw Wellington. 2 Deathclaw eggs, 2 Deathclaw meats, and pepper. Alright, I just need the pepper then. Do you have pepper? Of course you don't have pepper.
It's kind of strange
What was the other? Scorch Beast something? What was it fucking? Scorch Beast mixed meat stew. Not that that's any easier than killing a Deathclaw, but... Scorch Beast mixed meat stew. Oh... Lord. Requires less pepper and then every piece of a Scorch Beast. So the Deathclaw one is easier. I just need to figure out where I'm going to find pepper. Is the thing I'll be struggling with, not the Deathclaw bit. Actually, finding an intact egg will be difficult enough, because half of them spawn smashed. Okay. We'll be here.
Yeah, I'm looking for a gift for my friend's birthday. Got anything like that?
Unfortunately, Sunday can no longer dispense death as a remedy for life.
Okay, this says the 6 pepper in Helvetia. That's not too bad. I can go get the pepper first. This is where the real fun begins, chat. I'm cooking. No. You shave one and then it's naked. Right, but that's like a naked cat is a cat without fur. Okay, so that's a problem. So there's a guy evidently figuring out what I'm doing and he's fucking following me around. Flatwoods Tavern, Bolton Greens, the Brown House, White Springs Golf Club. 4 at the Knife's Edge. Knife's Edge might be quieter. I just have to remember where Knight's Edge even is. Knife's Edge. Is in the Toxic Valley. So up here somewhere. There's Knife's Edge. Right up next to where my original base is. 2 next to the burnt out campfire on a small table a few meters north of the lookout tower, 1 on the top floor of the lookout tower, 1 on the table behind the lookout tower next to the radio. Man, do I hate rat scorpions. Ah, Pepper. Okay. I also gained a comrade Chubb, so he can come with me. Okay. So there are two places that I know I can get Deathclaw from. Ironically, it's two places that have Deathclaw in its name. Oh. Half the Pokemon that appear in my chat, and I have no idea what they are. They're there for other people's entertainment. What? Don't know. That wouldn't help me, though. And look who finally showed up.
Hey, fuck you.
Me, fuck you. 2 Deathclaw eggs, 2 Deathclaw meat.
I didn't wake up till like 40 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen is extremely salty.
Only 1 Deathclaw meat. That's annoying. And only 1 Deathclaw egg. Okay. That means I will, after I've scrapped what's here, go to the other Deathclaw location and get that other egg, hopefully. The Deathclaw cave is... It is right where level 1000 is at, so we're going to have to find a new world and load it up again, because... You know for a fact to level 1000 is either stealing all the eggs in that place so nobody else can actually get the objective done, or is breaking them so nobody else can get the objective done. Because a level 1000 only particularly cares when they get their objective done. It's annoying, but... Well, about only maybe half an hour left of the stream, because there won't be that much more for me to do. Apart from maybe get some repeatable XP challenges done. Actually, Deathclaw Island might have reset, so I can go do it again. Look, chat. The power of 2D fish. Look at it. It's Fallout's fish technology of a 2D fish that you can't go any closer to. There's the Deathclaw meat, and here is the Deathclaw egg. Which means I can make that Wellington. Do I have to eat the Wellington? I do. So I should have got that seasons page unlocked. So what am I, 46 now? Yeah. Which I'll get in 24 hours when I do the next daily stuff, but... Yay, I got another free lunchbox. Yay me. Yeah. Yep. Do you have the cannon?
Also, forget
262?
some challenges you can't do with certain tier vehicles. Did it say rank 3 or tier 3?
Do you have the anti-tank 262? I mean the anti-tank one.
He's talking about the jet. It's 6.7.
I mean the 67262 that has the anti-tank cannon in its nose, the 75. It's just after the Butcher Bird that can carry the 1,000-pound bomb. Because that one's half decent, go into an aerialist that can go hunt bombers. It's not particularly easy to kill fighters with that thing. You can do it, it's just not overly easy to do. Just because you have a soft spot for bombers, Sparrow, doesn't mean that you can do challenges and attack bombers at the same time. You can still go do that. I have a soft spot for some bombers too, but those same players in bombers will probably get their revenge by going after bombers in their own fighters. It's how the War Thunder world works. Revenge casting. just with planes. As long as it's a gun, I shouldn't
It's
see
gotta
why
be
not.
anti-tank. I think is what it really means by the caliber size.
Yeah. The
Most
caliber size is
anti-tanks
nice.
are 35s or above.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is anti-tank.
See, well, the FC-20 BIS is too low BR, though, isn't it? Yeah, see, the
What
little Italian
about
thing.
his P63? That's what it's called?
That's got a 30mm in the nose, doesn't it? Yeah, that'd work.
You could use that.
Any of the King Cobras that have that cannon in the nose work quite well. I mean, most of the Ducks will do it. That Cannon 262 will do it. Some of the
Well, he
Russian...
ain't got the 262.
No.
So.
Oh no, I'm just listing at aircraft. Some of the Russian jets, I know you haven't got that far, but they'll have the cannon spec that you're wanting.
Oh yeah, the fucking...
MiG-15s, Su-9s,
yeah,
Su-11s.
ones.
Yeah, they all run 30 mils. That's why they hurt so fucking much.
Very
Really crappy
30
aircraft,
mils,
but the what?
Inaccurate 30 mils.
They are, but if they hit you though. Oh, some of the Japanese planes have, speaking of that, have the 30s on them too. Some of the interceptors. Again, inaccurate guns, but if they hit, you're dead. Okay, well I guess. Oh hi. What are these names? I've just had a person run up to my base, Mason. Level 23 KFC fanboy.
Hell yeah. Whoa.
He's just a white guy. Hey. What do you want, KFC fanboy? Okay. I regret having that horny robot outside the front of my house, but it's the only way to keep him from stop talking to me. And for reference, the only reason I have her is she is still an Assaultatron, and anything that tries to blow up my base, she will atomize it and then fling it halfway across the map with her fucking claws, so... She is quite a potent ally to have. All the others just use fucking pipe rifles. Even if I give them a high-level weapon, will they use it? No. No, they should be able to. The astronaut can. I gave her a fucking Gauss minigun and she used it quite effectively for a little while. She just loves to talk a lot. Yeah, but she, like, the entire point of that character is so that the player can romance her, and then she will not stop talking to you.
Sounds like a nightmare.
I mean, her side missions that you get from her are pretty good, because the equipment you can get from them are like medium to high level resources, military equipment, stuff like that. So it's not terrible, it's just Commander Davaro will, with no audio, sneak up on you and go, "I love you." From the background. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
I could have Brother Steve again. The Mothman cultist. Boomer has the fucking... Boomer has the fucking, Raider with the radio, I believe, except his one is in a fucking pink dress, so... Oh, I still have to build anything in a shelter in free cam. I can do that. Hi, dog. Yeah?
I shit myself.
Another glowing Mothman. I still have the picture of the one that got hit by the nuke.
I nuked a Mothman.
Did.
Oh yeah, Spyro. I put another 40k research in my Strela last night. Come.
Indeed. You can tell from my bases I spend far too much time building these things, but, you know.
Reinhardt goes, would you like to see my cum?
Indeed.
I like how Mystic's in party, but she hasn't talked.
She is cleaning her dog.
Huh. I don't give my dog a bath. The parents do. But they're little assholes. As soon as you give them a bath, they like to go outside and roll around in the dirt.
There we go. I have some teddy bears and spikes outside my bed. That'll make it do better.
Fine room. Ligma. Ligma.
So most of those upgrades, Mason, for what was he? Do you require collectibles?
Yeah, I seen that.
And I did try and at least get the New York ones. None of them spawned. Not a damn thing.
Hey, Spyro.
He's gonna do it. He's done it. You're a creature. Not you, though. You want to keep up with me. Repeatable XP, so I just have to kill shit now. Let's go kill some cultists.
Hell yeah.
One of the more easier human faction members to kill because they don't use that many guns, or if they do, they use pipe weapons. They like using machetes, apart from the ones in that one camp that really like flamethrowers. And half of my armor keeps breaking again because they were all on low durability. So well, I'll have to be quick with how many cultists I can kill because a player followed me here to kill things. What is it? I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh, and that probably 20 mils and 303s, or 20 mils and 50 cals. Hispanos hurt, man. It's their thing. Okay, so there's a level 10,000 running around with a railway rifle in this building, so I'm not going to kill anything here. I'm going to go to Welch and kill some mole men. Because he has a railway rifle that I believe has quad on it, or at least triple run on it, because it's shooting a lot of cryogenic railway rods at things. Because if you don't want to run a melee mod or use a flamethrower, just use a railway rifle, because those things kill everything. Like they don't matter, because they're armor piercing. And if you can put cryo on it, they freeze and die quickly. Don't worry, Mason. Supposedly, my laptop will be here tomorrow, hopefully. Yay.
What? What about it?
I'm sorry, I'm being shot at. I can't hear a word you're saying. It'd also probably still take me about a day or two to get everything properly up and running on my laptop, because I'll have to re-sign into everything on the new laptop and install War Thunder again and Steam and... I wouldn't need to, it's attached to War Thunder, not my laptop.
I'll say, is your War Thunder on your extended?
The launcher is. Yeah, that's what I do with Steam. I hear you, Mole Miner. Come here. Yeah, it's fucking slap. I have a lot of caps. I wonder how much that dragon does now. I also leveled up maybe fucking 2 hours ago and I haven't done anything with it. That could be because it took me a good couple of cards to scroll through and then go, huh, they're all max level. Do I have bear arms equipped? I do.
Always blame Spyro.
Rid of that. Here. Any duplicates? Nope. Any duplicates? Yes.
Oh, why this freaking map?
Yeah. Arctic, was it?
No, not Arctic, the newest map.
You mean Poland?
I'm not saying remake, just the newest map. Whatever the fuck it was called. Attica or some shit.
Oh, right.
Fucking horrid map.
I'm more interested to see the Poland map and what it is on the bigger version for the higher BR stuff.
It
'Cause,
looks completely different.
yeah,
Actually, they did change some things.
because like the smaller version of Poland that we played yesterday, it doesn't particularly matter if there's terrain differences because the only sniping you do is from sea in the field. But the bigger version of the map that has that huge field to either side, I want to see if there's like terrain differences or foliage or like building differences that might, assist with cover issues that map tends to have. Oh, Fallout had a stutter in my
Oh no,
heart.
I'd say the cover's even worse.
No. Fallout had a stutter and my heart sank, but it's okay. It had a stutter and I'm like, no. You're doing so well. Don't do it. Tomorrow, chat, it will probably be Helldivers or World War Z or something along those lines. You will get Cyberpunk next week. I just played it so many times in a row that I don't feel like playing it again this week. And the only reason I didn't get it last week is I wasn't well. So you will get it, just not this week. How many screws am I running on? Still only 6. Which I think is still too little to repair this. Oh no, it isn't. This one, though.
You know something I love doing in this game?
Hmm.
When Abrams players are too stupid to understand, a 30 mil from a Puma can pen their turret ring. And all you do is just sit there and spam at the turret ring until it kills all their crew.
Yep. What do you struggle to deal with, though? Is it just the Soviet stuff, or is the British or the French stuff have any effect on
Well,
it?
right now I'm sitting at 10-7, so it's a little bit of everything. Because Germany doesn't get very great rounds until max BR.
Hmm.
Because otherwise their darts kind of suffer compared to everyone else.
Hmm.
That malfunctioning robot set us back in a big way. I'm gonna have to ask.
Do you ever look up at the
Jamal this
stars?
job. What was that robot calling? Hey, you know your way around the inside? Perfect. Last time a bot went. Thing was making it. Actually, it. You're a real.
Well, the only reason I asked is because usually the stick-up gimmick with British vehicles is at high BR, because I've played them, is the hulls are like paper, but the turrets are quite strong. I know the Soviet stuff only suffer from breach barrel, like all Soviet things do. Yeah, I mean they do that too, but it's like sometimes the Soviet stuff can suffer from some later Soviet stuff is built in a way that for most vehicles, especially NATO ones, the breech and the barrel are separate. The Soviet ones or the Russian ones are built the same for cost. But that means when the barrel is damaged, it can shatter the breech. So
This is an active work site. Guests are advised
The only advantageous thing that the Russian or Soviet things have is that they have a lower profile to them. Challengers are quite tall. Leclercs are Abrams height. Leopards are quite tall. But T-80s and T-90s are quite low to the ground. They've had that trait since a T-72.
I sure hope this mole rat bite doesn't get infected.
You're back. You fixed up that robot yet?
Damn, I can tell you I just made somebody in a
You're
drone
the
mad.
real deal.
Yeah. Spike
They
it.
shot both
gotta
their
tell you,
things,
this is
and
a
I
huge relief 'cause we're way
used
beyond this
my
job and
AA,
really
and I
need
shot
that
both their
robot
missiles
helping
out of the air.
Nice.
Nah. Liar.
When does a dog ever like someone after they tried to get cleaned?
Rolling hills, shady trees, clear water. Appalachia
I
almost
know,
makes
because
a
you
guy wanna
just put
retire.
water all over it. Yes, Mystic. I'd let you know. Whoa.
She's thinking about those Australian guys. Or
She's
or
always
were.
thinking about those guys,
If you got
Mason.
a spare moment, I could still use some help with that civilian guy.
Always.
Oh.
That's what I like to hear, sport.
That's the
I hope
noises
you're ready
she's
to
making about while
experience.
thinking
You've got
about them.
quite a bit of ground
So.
to cover today. Remember, just snap a few.
Hi, Skippy. What do you want?
You know something funny? In
Right.
my AA, my first flak thingamajig, I just survived 3 darts with it.
That's because there's a lot of empty space.
Actually, it is not a lot of empty space. It
Yeah.
is highly detailed.
Oh yeah, because they've been doing that to those AAs, haven't they? Well,
Honestly,
chat.
I'd say it's more detailed than the Puma. And it wasn't JoJo? What?
People, take girls out on a date first before getting fucking the need for hands, for the fuck's sake. Jesus. Right. Chat, since I have run out of shit to do in this game because I've done all the daily and weekly challenges and they don't reset for another 7 days, I'm going to raid you all off to someone because you don't want to watch me fucking running around in circles for the next 20 minutes. So,
Why not?
why not? Because I don't want to do it. So, why not? I don't want to fucking do it. So, I will find someone to raid you all off to. No one's playing Fallout 76, obviously. So let's see who's on the list. Let's see what we can send you off to. I'll send you here to someone who's playing Vintage Story. So
I just killed a freaking A10.
I will be back tomorrow with Helldivers. What was he? Snoring something tomorrow.
Hamburger.
Be back with something. Hamburger. Or Power Wash Simulator. I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Hope you enjoy watching Vintage Story, and I'll see you all later.